starting out my week by going out and running some errands. It's been a good weekend, but I'm kind of feeling like in a funk, so it's good for me to get out of the house when I feel like this, just so I have like something to do. So I figured I'd take you guys along. I'm gonna try and hit a couple Goodwill stores, and so I have my arm resting on the steering wheel, so I'm like looking on the road, but just making sure the camera's in line. So like, if you see me going back and forth, because my arms are resting on the steering wheel. Anyway, but I just feel like going out today. Plus, I need a couple things at Walmart. Hold on one second, I gotta pause this. Okay, I had the heat blasting, and the sun's like right in my eyeballs. So, but anyway. So I feel like heading out today. Well, I kind of have to head out today, but I also need some makeup. I want to go thrifting. I actually also want to check Homegoods, because I know sometimes they have like Alice in Wonderland themed kitchen stuff, like canisters or tea tins or whatever. And so I've seen a few people, some people that I know collect Alice stuff, have gotten stuff from the store recently, or was it Marshall's? But I think I'm near Marshall's too, so I might hit both places. Okay, let's see what color they have today. See if we can get 50% off of something. All right, checking the color just to see what color tags have sales. It's black. Unfortunately, I never did find anything with the black tag, but I just want to kind of show you that. Sorry, we got tractor trailers going down our road, so if you hear they're so loud, I apologize. Just checking out the shelves. They have a good selection of stuff at this one. I do kind of miss these old shelves, like these white ones. I used to think the black ones at the other store were better, but these, now maybe it just looks like they have more items because they're smaller shelves, so everything looks like packed together. Maybe it just gives the illusion that there's more stuff, but I like those glass, I think they're like brass candle holders. You put them in a brass candlestick holder or whatever, and then you can put like a light in it. Supposedly it looks better. I got that actually from another YouTuber. She suggested it. I didn't know that's what they were for. I love the blue section. It always gets me really excited because I always feel like, because I'm really drawn towards turquoise and blue. Blue isn't my favorite color. I really like turquoise, but this one wasn't a bad price, but I like the glasswork. It was really beautiful, but they had a lot of stuff in here. Like, I walked through all the aisles, and then later on I turned my phone off and just kind of went over them again, because again, sometimes I miss items when I'm filming. I don't see everything. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I have to say, I'm kind of annoyed that there's toys on these shelves. I feel like the toys should be in their own separate spot. Like, keep everything else on the shelves, but don't put the toys there. Have their own little section. Like, glassware has its section. Artwork and wall art has its section. Like, even the baskets have their own sections. Like, give them their own section. See, they have like a whole stuffed animal aisle, basically. I like to check, like, more often I have been checking toys and stuffed animals, just because I have run across some vintage items that were really cool. This little guy really did tempt me, but I already have enough stuff on my bed. It was so cute. I don't think there was a year on this, or was there? The begging bunny. Yeah, made in Korea. I think made in Korea items were, oh, you know, I'm not even going to guess because I honestly don't know. But he was just so cute. And more trucks going by. Good gracious. Anyway. I think ever since I found that kitty surprise at the other Goodwill, I'm like really into checking the toy section now. And every once in a while I will find Alice in Wonderland toys. They're very rarely. I found like a stuffed Cheshire Cat once for like 99 cents. Checking the glassware. Josh and I have a set of crystal glasses. Like, I don't know if they're goblets or what you call them. We got them years ago, shortly after we got married. And every once in a while, I think, like, oh, I should keep an eye out for more, because we've broken one or two over the years between moving. I can't find them. The exact ones that I have have never been able to find them anywhere. I immediately zeroed in on this bowl. I got so excited. I'm like, yay, it's a noodle bowl. I don't know why I'm so into these. But for $2.99 wasn't bad. So I did get that. I went back for it. I think I was carrying it. I put it down, but I was trying to figure out how to carry it while filming in here. A sweet little holly basket. I was thinking it was vintage, but it had an old barcode sticker on it, so it can't be that old. It was really pretty. I was considering using that for my thumbnail, so that's why I'm like holding there for a second. Like, maybe this one. But later on I go over to Homegoods, and that's what I end up using for my thumbnail, just because the glassware was so beautiful. Well, this plate was interesting. Odd little plates. I'm guessing they're supposed to have something else with them, or are they like maybe dipping plates for like soy sauce or something? Maybe. I couldn't tell you. I'm just guessing. What am I filming here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, these mugs were really neat. I have so many mugs right now, so I didn't even worry about it. But they were really neat. Back in the day, I would have snagged these up so fast because I went through a phase of collecting glassware that had like the playing card suits on them. It's not bad though for the pair. A funky little mug. And honestly, when I was walking through here the other day, I was just trying to see what was on the shelves. So I was just basically just walking the aisles. I did walk out with a couple items. But it was just kind of like a walkthrough. I think I'm at the point now, like I just collect items. I used to buy and sell a lot. But that got to be overwhelming. So I just like to focus on collecting what I like. Every once in a while, I will throw something up on eBay if I think I can get some money off of it. You know, for the next shopping spree or what have you, but the little casserole dish is really cute. I like the painted berries on it. Again, just walking the aisle, seeing if there's anything that catches my eye. I did like this bowl, but I left it there. And it would have been half price. It was a black tag, so it would have been $2.50. Old vintage game. Have you ever played this game? I've never heard of it before. For $3, I was half tempted, but it didn't look interesting enough, and I'm not a huge game person. I really don't. I had a friend when I was a teenager. She always wanted to play games. I feel bad because a lot of times I didn't. Like, I wanted to play Nintendo, and she wanted to play board games. So... I like this green glass bowl. I don't know who made it though. I'm still not 100% sure the makers of all glassware when I see it. It definitely seemed vintage to me. And it was in good condition, but I wasn't in love with it enough to buy it. Checking the blue stuff. I actually considered buying this, and I actually carried it around for a while. Because it matches the iridescent one I got in one of my other videos recently. Like the shape and style, but this color is different. I think I paid $3.99 for mine. Oh yeah, more rice bowls. Little bowl up on the upper shelf on the right. I already have that one. But these had like, I was trying to tell if they were dragons. Yes, $2.99 for the pair. I prefer to buy one bowl at a time. I don't like sets. I like my whole collection to be each bowl individual, but I couldn't help it because they were taped together. I did get those. They were really cruddied up. I took them home later and washed them. I don't know if they were in a home where people smoked because they were kind of yellowish and I hate to say sticky, but I really had to scrub those things. I adore this. Okay, I gotta put my stuff down. it had an issue with the little lid on the top. I think I have to re-zoom in here, so you have to give me a minute here. I realize my phone isn't zoomed in, so it goes all fuzzy. So I do get a better shot here in a second. But this canister jar, oh my gosh, I loved it so much. Now see, unfortunately, it has been repaired and not in a very nice way either. It's like all yellowed and gross. If I ever find this in good condition somewhere else, but yeah, and for $7, with the broken $3 maybe, but look how gorgeous this is. Oh, it's so pretty. I was trying to tell if it was hand painted. I think so. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I was so in love with it, but that lid had that lid been perfect, I would have walked out with that. I would have walked out of the store with that thing. I mean, I would have paid for it, obviously. Grab and run. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Just checking the aisles. Like, these aisles are a little boring to me, like the silver, quote-unquote, aisle. I don't know why I said quote-unquote. Anyway, but you know what I mean. Like, it's good, if you're looking for these kind of things. Like, if you're looking for muffin tins, I've gone to this aisle looking for muffin tins. One time, we actually got rid of an old oven. And you know how the bottom drawer, like, it's a warming tray usually, but most people put cookie trays and everything down there. Well, I had the thing filled with cookie trays and muffin tins. Completely forgot they were in there. We got rid of the old oven. Later on, I'm looking for my muffin tins and realized they went with the oven. When they picked up the old oven, they took everything else. I had no cookie trays, no muffin tins. I don't know why I forgot they were in there. Well, you live and you learn. But fortunately, thrift stores exist, so I was able to replace everything really cheaply, so all's well that ends well. Alright, that's about that for this. Okay, that went well. I didn't find a whole lot. I actually did put the little glass lampshade back. I was kind of rethinking that. It was cool. It matches the one I got the other day, but I realized I don't want a whole bunch of those fairy lamps. I got a couple, so that's good. But I did get the bowls. These are really cool. And then I got, oops, where's the other one? Here we go. So that was pretty. I really like that. Look how shiny that is. So it's kind of funny though, because when I buy rice bowls and noodle bowls, I like to get like one of each kind. Like, I don't want a pair, but these are taped together, so I kind of had to get two. I probably have a good, oh gosh, 15, 20 rice and noodle bowls, and they're all different. I'm putting this down on the floor of the cart so they don't clash. Okay. I know it's really weird. Most people want matching sets, and I get that. Like, I do too for my other dishes, but for whatever reason, well, I know why. Because there's so many cool patterns and colors to the rice and noodle bowls. I just like having each one. But anyway, all right, off to the next Goodwill, and then after that, Walmart. Oh, it's gotten really nice out today. I'm just kind of walking up now. Ooh, make sure I'm not. And hopefully there'll be some good things here. If not, that's cool. Let's quick go and see what they got. Okay, next store. I apologize. I realized I listened back to some of my voiceover, and I was doing it in our dining room, and I realized it was kind of echoey. So I am in my living room now, so hopefully it won't sound so echoey and empty. I think because I was talking about my table, and it probably was, I don't know why the sound was quite like that. But, so I have moved location, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better. I always like to check the artwork. I don't usually buy a whole lot of wall art. I used to, but then once I got it home, I didn't know where to put it. I didn't like it as much, so I've become a little bit more picky. And anything with crewel embroidery, like, all day long. I did like this poster, just because it had a vintage feel. It was 1986, if memory serves. Yeah. So I don't know, like, that was kind of cool. Maybe I should have bought it. It was very, I love the art on it. There's just something about it just stood out to me. I don't know where to put it. This is my problem. Like, I only have so much wall space. Had this been crewel embroidery, I would have bought it, but it was cross-stitched, so I left it there for somebody else. But yeah, I have to watch how much I keep buying crewel embroidery, because I keep finding it for really good prices. I found like 3 in the past week, I have 2 little ones, and the one you saw on my one flea market video, if you saw that one. If you didn't, go back and watch my flea market video because it's in there. But, and I got one the other day for like 20 bucks. It's a big one, but it's really cool. Excuse me. But yeah, these glasses were so pretty. I was really tempted to buy these because they're really nice. We already, I have enough glasses. I left them there. And later on, I actually find 4 more of the exact same set. So I could have had a full 8 glasses. But somebody else will find those and it'll make their day. And they're probably, there's someone out there who is looking for those. So it's just as well. I've learned not to buy everything that I like. So kind of just having self-control and just collecting things I absolutely like. I used to go to flea markets and thrift stores with, I'm looking for this specifically, kind of like a grocery list. And I've learned you can't do that. You get what you get when you get there. And I think logically I knew that, but emotionally I was like always hoping for the best. But I think a lot of times that limited me on the things that I would get because I was only looking for certain things and I missed everything else. And for me, watching a lot of other YouTube videos, people who do thrifting and go to flea markets, and they have so much knowledge about items, and I've learned so much about things and appreciated different items that I never would have before, and it's really broadened my horizons, like collecting wise. So I'm still picky, I'm still really careful what I get, but I notice a lot more things now, and things I've been collecting over even just the past few months. It's just something I never would have before. Get back to the crewel embroidery. I bought this one big piece. I didn't tell my husband. I wasn't trying to hide it from him, but I put it on the wall. Honestly, didn't think about it. Later, I'm like, oh, I probably should say something to him because I'm like, I have so much of it. I'm like, if he doesn't like it, I really probably should take it down. So I'm like, did you see that I got? He's like, yeah, I noticed it. Like, I can take it down if you really don't want me to have it there. That's fair. You know, I've kind of, yeah, it's kind of overtaken the house. But he's very gracious, so thank you, Josh. He's very gracious. Because I told him, I'm like, my dream is to have an entire room filled, the walls packed with crewel embroidery, like all over it, like one room. See, and that's the other 4 glasses. So I'm getting notifications on my phone, so that's why you're getting the buzzing and the vibrator, whatever that is, vibrations. I just have it on. When I'm not doing something on my phone, I actually get a notification. But if I'm doing something, it just vibrates the phone, which is really annoying when I'm trying to do this. But it can't be helped. Yeah, again, I'm just walking through the store. Sometimes I like to talk about what I'm looking at, but there really wasn't a whole lot this day. I'm kind of walking around and stuff. This mug was fun. There's a YouTuber I was thinking of getting that for. She has a lot of vintage, but I'm like, I don't know if that's her style. And I'm like, I know for myself I have a million mugs. Like, all you need is like one more mug. But they always have an awesome collection of dish sets at the store and glassware. And I was trying to film this side, and unfortunately, however the lighting was in the store and the fact that it's clear glass, it was hard to make out some of the items in here. So I apologize for that. Couldn't be helped. I was tempted to get this planter, but I feel like they're asking too much. What was it? I think it was $6.99. And I think Goodwill has gone up in their prices a little bit, but because I think they can get away with it because of the economy, of course. But also they do have every week they have a sale where this week, you know, is the black tag and it's all 50% off. So I think their thinking is, I'm guessing, you know, we can make this a little bit higher. If someone really wants it, they'll buy it today. If it's on sale, then they'll get it half off. We'll still make money on it. At least that's what I think. It's funny. I've tried to keep different items in mind. Like I'm at a store, I'm like, oh, I really like this, but this color tag isn't having a sale this week, so I'll go back. And I never remember to go back, unfortunately. I really should have like a little list. Like, okay, this store had this item for this much. This is the color tag it was. I gotta pay attention if I'm at another store, because usually all the stores in the area are corresponding in color. Did I buy anything here this day? I cannot remember. Oh, I did. I'm trying to think. I think I just got some candles. I used up all my candles for my fairy lamps. And I realized I love having those lit, especially at night when it starts to get a little dark in the dining room. I love to have them lit and the glass globes kind of glow. It's so relaxing. It's so pretty. I love this little purse. But it didn't feel old. Like, it felt like 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I thought that was the tag too. I mean, it was a tag, but it wasn't the price tag. How much? Oh yeah, $3.99. Wasn't bad for that at all. It would have been a decent purse for the price, but I left it there. Checking out the purses. Again, I like collecting really different stuff. So every once in a while, I will check the purses just to see if there's something that stands out. Very rarely do I buy purses though. Of course, watch me say that now, and watch in the near future, watch me find like a bunch of purses. This aisle got really crowded all of a sudden, so I skipped out real quick. So this is a short, yeah, I come back later, but I love the little cookie jar. But I recently bought a Christmas cookie jar at Hobby Lobby this past year, so I left it. They're just so cute. This is their like seasonal aisles. When you first walk in, it's in the back. It's one of the first aisles you come to. Checking it out. These canisters were really interesting. They had like an 80s, 90s feel to me, but they could have been older. I have no idea. I'm trying to see if there's a marking on the bottom, but there was nothing. I used to get bored with the brown aisle, if you want to call it that, but I've learned there's some really good stuff down this aisle every so often. I've got some really neat like mid-century wall art. What else did I get the one day? I can't think off the top of my head. That little tray was cool. It was like a little tiled tray. I don't know what you'd use it for. I guess anything, really. But it's just so tiny. The wooden tissue box, that was there the last time I was there. It kind of tempted me because it adds a warmth to the room. I like adding little wood pieces to a room, but we're not fancy. Like legit, we will put out a roll of toilet paper and that's what we use for tissues. Now if I have company over, I will actually go out of my way to buy a tissue box because it looks nicer to have a tissue box sitting out. Oh lordy. $9.99 for this. I think it was per one. I didn't check the price of the little boy, but I'm pretty sure he was the same price. I would guess. Alright, finishing up here at this store in the toy aisle. Again, just quick checking to see anything's vintage, Alice in Wonderland, anything along those lines. That was pink and glittery, so that caught my eye. Because part of my brain that never grew up, and I'm like, I like the sparkly things. Kind of fun. Alright, wrapping it up here. Okay, done in there. Now I'm heading over to Walmart. All I got were some votive candles for my fairy lamps. So it was like $4 or $5, $4.99. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. But I mean, it's never a complete waste of time walking around because I do enjoy the experience of a thrift store. Well, I'm going to head to Walmart. I have a couple things I want to grab there. Probably the dollar store. I don't know if I've got the energy or the focus to do like Marshalls and Homegoods, but I kind of want to. I think they're close together. Are they next door to each other? I can't remember. If they are, I'll definitely go to both. And the Dollar Tree is over there as well. But then again, I might wait on the Dollar Tree because my plants aren't ready to be planted yet. So I don't need pots right now, and I do have a Dollar Tree closer to home. So I think I might skip that. I think I'll hit Walmart, the Marshalls and Homegoods, and then call it good, call it a day, and then go home and have lunch because I'm already hungry. So anyway, okay, on to the next place. Alright, just quick walking through Walmart. I wasn't sure if they had the mascara that I wanted, but I saw it immediately, so very excited. I realized my last audio was tinny too, even though I'm here in the living room, so I have my phone in my stand, so I took it out of the little like ceramic stand that I set it in, so hopefully it doesn't sound as tinny. I went to quick check their clearance aisle, because I always forget about the clearance aisle, so I wanted to quick just see what they had, see if anything caught my eye, which a couple things did. I love the Trapper Keepers. I actually bought one of these a while back just to have because I had one as a kid and it was really, really nostalgic. When they were brand new, they were like $10, I think. And on clearance, these were $6. So I did buy the two. See, that paper's ripped. I have to explain that. Later on, I replaced that ripped sticker with another one from one of the other Trapper Keepers. Because there was like 3 or 4, the pink one, and then one of the Jaguar one, or Leopard, whatever that is. But this one didn't have a paper on it. So I kind of took some of the, you'll see it, that strip of paper. I took it off some of the other ones and replaced those two with new ones in case down the road I want to sell it or something. Then it's all intact with the original paper on it. But like, I don't know what you call that. I don't know what it is with me. I will walk down an aisle and nobody's there. And the second I'm down there, all of a sudden there's people there. It's so frustrating, especially when you're trying to film, because I don't want to be in people's way. And I don't want them to be in my way. But just how it goes, I guess. Because I'm still a little self-conscious, like recording in public. I try to be inconspicuous. So if I feel like there's people around me, I just stop recording and I kind of walk away. So, oh yeah, so I got this is my face lotion. Don't know why I filmed this, but here you go. I'm getting some face lotion. Always get SPF. Good for your face. And then just showing what I got. I got the two. See, it doesn't have the paper on it. I go back later. I see that paper's ripped. I literally went up to pay for everything. And I'm like, wait, no. I'm going to go get new papers on this. And I actually found the ring mandrel. I guess I'm saying that right. I was excited to find that. And just real quick, I was walking out to pay for everything, and these little stuffed peeps caught me. I love this one with the stars on it. Sorry, am I getting loud? I'm sorry. I love the one with the stars on it. That's so cool. If there's any left over later, I might have to get one. Okay, yeah. Marshalls and HomeGoods are right next to each other, so hopefully I'll find something else in Wonderland, but if I don't, oh well. Alright, quick walk into Marshalls here. Getting very distracted because I saw Hello Kitty. I didn't know what these were. Macaroon lip balm. These were so fun. I didn't find anything in Marshalls, just quick heads up. I quick walked around just to see if there's anything. I got excited when I saw the rabbits. Because being Easter, everywhere I turned around, there was white rabbits. I'm like, oh, maybe it's Alice in Wonderland. No, it's just Easter. Quick checking. But nothing. They do have really cute stuff, though. I do like Marshalls. The bowls. They were fun. But yeah. I think Flamingo's kind of Alice, but not really. Okay, absolutely nothing at Marshalls. Let's go check HomeGoods and see if they have anything. Like right when you walk into HomeGoods, I love all the colors. That was so exciting. Again, rabbits, I kept seeing rabbits. I'm like, oh, is it? Like, no. Oh, all the colors. All the beautiful dishes. There's so much. Sorry, I'm whipping around. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why I did this. I get frustrated when other YouTubers do this as well. They move around real fast. I'm like, oh, stop. I'm getting dizzy. I did like this bowl. I already own a million bowls. I don't need another one, but that was cute. Now, I kind of got excited because I saw some Disney-themed items. Snow White, and you had the Aristocats, you and Mickey. And then I got excited again because I saw the canisters. I'm like, oh, and I saw the one with the pink handle. I thought maybe that's Alice, and I couldn't move the darn thing. They had Cinderella, they had Snow White, they even had Dorothy, and Encanto, which was not Alice in Wonderland, unfortunately. Now, I thought it was just one section that had Disney items, but they did have them kind of scattered, so I did walk around a while. I never did find anything else in Wonderland. And I just love the glassware. The prices were I thought really, really good. If you want vintage items like this, they're so expensive. I still kind of prefer vintage when it comes to glassware, but these were beautiful. and they felt really nice. It's $8 for that? I feel like that was a steal. That was beautiful glasswork. I had a quick show this out. I had already looked over all these shelves here. I was just like drawn into it. They're just absolutely beautiful. Well, I think that is everything for now. I am absolutely just famished. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go home and have some lunch. I have a couple more things I want to get done today, but I'm gonna go home first, recharge, refresh, and then head out. But I'm gonna end the video here. I'm not really gonna do a haul. You pretty much saw what I got today, but I just wanted to kind of bring you guys along and just kind of, I don't know, do a run my errands with me video kind of thing. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And if not, well, there's always more videos. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I will see you in the next one. Bye.